First down and 10 at the 25. Toss play, Akers. Wagner in the backfield, and Bobby Wagner. Welcome back to Seattle.
Boom. Right through there, untouched. They were trying to circle him and get outside. Shot the gap. That's Ben Skoranek in at fullback like we saw him last year. Now a special teams captain, but Bobby Wagner, the former Ram, once again, just more plays, right? Yep. 75 plays to 45 plays, a 30-play difference. I mean, that's the story of the game right there. And
that's why you're just trying to get it out and see if a guy can catch it and run.
More pressure, and the 6th sack of the night by the Seahawks. And there is just no time for Jones. Bobby Wagner getting ready to throw, and he's got 3 players in his face.
Yeah, they do a good job, and they bring 5 on this play, and Bobby comes around, and he's able to then finish him off.
They're happy to have him. He's been playing great, able to get up and jog off the field. Here's Wagner, and another sack, and just no chance for Daniel Jones.
In his day with the Cardinals. Here comes Kareem Hunt. Nothing there. Good penetration by Bobby Wagner. Inside give for Strong, and Bobby Wagner does what Bobby Wagner does. Grabs him by the ankles and brings him down for a loss.
Here's Jackson dropping back. He's got the time. He's got the target. It's Beckham. And the ball popped out at the end. He fumbled at the end. Wagner has the recovery as though they have it. Beckham trying to fight.
Oh, he's on his body. Nothing's down. No, he might be down. Ooh, that's close.
I think it came out first. That's Brown who had him wrapped up.
Oh, and he hit it out right at the end with his Brown with his left hand. Watch, he's going to punch that ball right there. He punches the ball.
Well, the call on the field is Seattle recovery.
Ruling on the field of a fumble is under further review.
I think it's big to have the first call here. Does he have control before the shin? No, that ball's out.
Wow, you said.
some of these wins are just flipping field position, getting a field goal. It's not touchdowns every time.
Howell under pressure again. He wanted to go deep, and then all of a sudden he looked up, and the Seahawks were on his doorstep.
All the way you're going to see him through the back there, but Sam Howell wants to throw this ball down the field, and he just couldn't quite step into it. Draymond Jones with the pressure, and he affected his vision. Remember, Sam Howell, not the tallest guy, 6'1", and made him pull the ball down.
3rd and 16. Howell over the middle, incomplete. Batted away from Curtis Samuel by Bobby Wagner.
McLaurin
on first down. Howell pats it, throws, juggled and incomplete. Jahan Dotson.
Terry McLaurin working on Trey Brown, number 22 from the Seahawks. You see him get foot to foot and then break down his leverage inside immediately. And look at Sam Howell. That back foot hit the ground. That ball was out. That's exactly the way you want it.
Henderson trying the right side, and Bobby Wagner is there to make the play.
Here we go.
Pollard can't get past the line of scrimmage.
They're really getting tested in this part of the schedule and in this part of this game right now. They need to answer.
Yeah, against maybe the best team in the league, as McCaffrey outside, not much. It is pretty incredible that his whole time they've never lost 4 in a row. Second down, McCaffrey, and he's stacked up by Wagner. I just wanted to go back to Dean Blandino. Dean, is that an objectionable play by Lenore in your eyes? We were talking about.
Kevin Rader in motion. Play action. Tannehill looking deep. Pump fakes, and down he goes. He took a big shot from Bobby Wagner.
Yeah, this is physical. They go with the play-action pass.
Right, Bobby
Wagner's holding this, right?
Yeah.
And it's that delayed blitz. He kind of has to take Derrick Henry. If he goes to the flat, Derrick Henry stays in, and he shoots the gap, comes up, and lays the wood on.
Henry, and
Stop for a loss this time. Bobby Wagner right in the middle of it.
Get penetration. We talked about it earlier. You get penetration against Derrick Henry. Don't let him get his feet going downhill. It's an easier tackle for Bobby Wagner than the previous one.
I don't think any tackles are... 11th play of the drive. Keep it on the ground with Harris, and he gets wrapped up with Jaron Reed leading the way for the Seahawks defense. On 2nd and goal, the inside handoff to Warren. And Bobby Wagner makes the play.
You're going to watch Bobby. He's going to go, sniffs that out very quickly, bam. And what I like is he keeps running his feet on contact, so it didn't allow for leaky yard.
A handoff to Carter, trying to stiff arm Bush, and he cannot. Allowed after contact coming into play. Here's Connor again, not going to get away from contact this time. Devin Bush with the stop, a 1-yard loss for Connor.